Welcome to the March 3rd edition of your Mustangs TV Weekend Recap. I'm your host, Christine Clark. After a heartbreaking loss to the Queenscales last weekend, the men's volleyball team headed to Kingston for the CIS quarterfinals. Going head-to-head with the Manitoba Bisons first, the Mustang men made their mark on the court, taking the game to 5 sets. The Bisons would ultimately come on top, though, with set scores of 25-22, 25-27, 25-17, 22-25, and 19-17. Garrett May was the lead scorer for the Mustangs with a whopping 30 points on the night. Matt Boulen would follow with 15. After a tough defeat to the Bisons, the Mustangs weren't able to get back on their feet in their next game against the Calgary Dinos. In 3 short sets, the Dinos were able to sweep the Mustangs with set scores of 25-14, 25-21, and 25-6. Boulen snagged 10 points in the game, followed by Matt Waite with 7.
The Mustangs women's hockey team hosted the Laurier Golden Hawks in Game 2 of the OUA Finals this Saturday. Starting off in the first period, Laurier was the first to get on the board when Laura Brooker put the puck behind Olivia Ross. Teammate Tammy Freiberger found the back of the net just seconds later with an assist from Catherine Shurith. The Golden Hawks would not slow down when Danielle Im gave the puck to Jessie Hurl, who sent it over the shoulder of Ross. Moving into the second period, it looked like Laurier would bring the score up to 4-0, but no goal due to an interference call. The score remained 3-0 going into the third. The Mustangs got their first goal of the game when Stacey Scott tapped the puck in the net. The Golden Hawks responded with a goal of their own by Jessie Hurl, her second of the game. Laurier made the final score 5-1 when Laura Langamba scored top corner, and Laurier won the OUA final. Congratulations to the Laurier Golden Hawks from Mustangs TV. I'm here with Katie Dillon. Katie, you girls have had an amazing playoff run. You weren't expecting to make it to the finals. How has it felt to come this far?
It's been a great ride. I mean, in our my fourth year, I'm graduating this year, our last year. It was great to make playoffs. We'd never done that in my whole time here, and to come this far was just like a great experience. I mean, I hope for the best for the girls in the next couple of years. I know that they can make nationals. That would have been over the rainbow, but definitely this was very exciting, and I really hope the girls can head to nationals in the next couple years.
And like you said, it's your last year as a Mustang. It must be an emotional time for you. What are your plans moving forward?
Well, it's sad to say, but unfortunately it's kind of time to get into the real world. I'm hoping to go to teachers college eventually and become a teacher, and stick with hockey. I hope to coach eventually in the future some young girls, and then maybe move up to more competitive leagues.
That sounds good. Thank you so much. Back to you, Andrew and Haley.
The Western Mustangs men's hockey team took on the Windsor Lancers in their first game of the OUA Finals Wednesday night at Thompson Arena. In the first period, the Lancers started out strong, taking the lead when Christian Steingraber scored the first goal against the Mustangs just 5 minutes into the game. Mike McIntyre secured the lead for the Lancers 2 minutes later in the first period, putting the team ahead 2-0. The Mustangs put up a tough fight and came back when Zach Harden scored the team's first goal, ending the period 2-1. In the second period, Mustang Steve Reese had a few shots on net, but couldn't quite commit to a goal against Windsor goalie Parker Van Buskirk. The Lancers continued on their winning streak when Matt McCready scored the team's third goal against Mustang goalie Josh Eunice. CJ Turner secured the final goal of the period for Windsor with an assist from Drew Stibbard, ending the period 4-1 for the Lancers. Moving into the third period, the Mustangs weren't ready to give up just yet. Kevin Baker scored the team's second goal of the game just 1 minute into the period. Keaton Turkowitz was able to bring the Mustangs up to 3 points with 3 minutes left in the game. The final score of the game was 4-3 for the Lancers. Do you think that had an impact on how the Mustangs played the rest of the game?
I mean, obviously when you go down 2-0, your spirits get down. We kind of started to turn on each other. In a time like that, we should probably stick together. And we also got in some penalty trouble out of the frustration, I think.
It's pretty down.
And, are you confident that you guys will come back this weekend in the rest of the playoffs?
I think everyone in our dressing room knows we have a really good team. And if we want to play our best, we know we can win.
All right, well, thank you so much, and good luck in the rest.
The Mustangs would hit the road for Windsor Friday night for Game 2 of the OUA semifinals. With a crowd of nearly 3,200 fans, Western would take the Lancers 5-2, bringing the series to Game 3.
Western Mustangs men's hockey team hosted the final game of the OUA playoffs against the Windsor Lancers Saturday night. Starting off in the first period, Windsor Lancer Scott Todd attempted a shot against Mustang goalie Josh Eunice, but couldn't quite find the back of the net either try. Mustang Kevin Baker was almost able to score against the Lancers, but hit the post, ending the period 0-0. Into the second period, Western goalie Josh Eunice was on fire, saving an excellent shot by Lancer Evan Stibbard. Windsor goalie Parker Van Buskirk also dominated the second period with his exceptional save on Mustang Zach Harden, ending the period scoreless. Moving into the third period, the Mustangs were able to take the lead when Zach Harden scored the first goal of the game. The Lancers almost came back when Drew Palmer almost scored on Josh Eunice, but wasn't quite able to secure the goal. Mustang Kevin Baker came back with the team's final goal, ending the game 2-0 for the Mustangs, the OUA West champions.